Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Starshatter Within a Hope. How is everybody doing this evening?
Oh, fantastic.
Awesome.
Great.
It is fantastic.
How are you guys?
Doing great, doing great. Ladies and gentlemen, I am not the host this evening. However, I do have to do some shout outs. I do have to say a very special thank you to Chill Kid for providing us with that fantastic Starshatter intro music that is going to be the sound of Starshatter moving forward. I dropped a few links down below. Chillkid.bandcamp.com. Make sure you go over. He is a fantastic supporter of the channel over in the Gilded as well and is helping many people to realize their musical dreams. So I hope that you guys definitely go and support Chill Kid. In addition to that, for the artists out there who love to put the pencil to the paper, we would love to see your fan art of our characters. If that is something that you want to do, we will do our best to describe them to you in this stream, and we'll talk with Black Knight, and maybe fan art could be a way to help your favorite character through the absolutely fantastic campaign that he has put together. And with that being said, it's no longer my show. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Black Knight.
Greetings, my fellow Terrans.
Yes.
How is everyone doing?
Fantastic.
I'm doing quite well myself.
Oh.
Yep. I'm doing all right.
I hope you are ready for our session 0 to begin.
Yes.
And as we mentioned earlier, during the test session, this will be your introduction into the campaign, and it is a roleplay session, which, of course, as you know, is rewarded by experience points, with experience points. Therefore, don't be shy. Try voices, let's say, character quirks. It's like all the fun things that you imagined your characters would say or act. Do them. So we will see what happens, and I have everything ready in my notes. I hope you have your own notes about your characters prepared.
I hope I do.
I have enough.
So generally during roleplay sessions, certain skills are used, like social skills and knowledges that your characters may have. Therefore, this would be a nice moment for you to check
Me or
your
him?
character sheets and then
Black Knight, I
find
I think your internet might be cutting out. You're breaking up for us.
Okay. Could be the gilded.
Very strong. Well,
Really?
it might be gilded. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, sometimes if you have like another tab open and you do something weird when you're on this streaming or voice chat, it does weird stuff with the voice.
Strange.
It gets choppy and speedy.
Yep.
Everybody's on
Sometimes
robot mode.
it does. Yeah,
Oh, that's not
indeed.
good.
You sound much better now.
Yes, you sound much better now.
Huh.
Interesting.
Well,
we may have to
I'm,
find an alternative
I-
way to do this, and I'm willing to do that if we need to look into another way
Yeah.
to do this next week. So hopefully we'll be able to get through it this
Yeah.
week.
What happens?
Hopefully there won't be any more robot voice troubles. So
Absolutely.
let's see. Okay. Okay,
No,
so the internet is okay.
Seems to be okay. All right.
Yeah, the audio seems to be okay now.
Yep.
I'm not sure what was happening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so strange.
Like the last time it was okay, but we had like previous similar troubles with Gilded, so it's like I remember that chat we had, Royce.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
it was the
absolutely
same.
did. Oh, yeah.
The same. All right. So
right.
let's start.
Let's go. Here we go.
Okay. All of you, have your reasons why your characters are currently on the Great Bear Colony, otherwise known as Cav, situated in the ruined star system Kavora, which is probably one of the best known spots for adventurers, mercenaries, traders, and their ilk to begin their new careers or find new friends, look for lucrative opportunities, or just even explore that wonderful place which is fringe space. This vast expanse populated by a whole myriad of dangers, but also a part of space where one who is industrious enough and prudent might find himself or herself in a whole lot of treasure, let us say, or acquire certain items and then sell them for profit or buy favors from others. And this And this great colony will now be the starting point of your adventure. All of you who chose to, how should I say, put your lives in hands of fate, but also your own skill and in the industriousness, you will now discover your merit. This system, which the humans, the Terrans who colonized it, called Kavora, it is populated by a lot of asteroids, but Cav is by far the largest one. And in the beginning, it was mined for its resources. It had rare earths and other minerals, crystals, etc. And then the miners terraformed the hollowed out asteroid, and they turned it into a brilliant gem, a garden, even in space. Of course, since they are Terrans, said garden is well protected by energy fields, cannon emplacements, bunkers, and the signature military unit of the bear colony, which are the mechs.
Oh, bears.
And they are quite famed for their ferocity. The great docks built within the asteroid are home to many spacers. Some are explorers, others are traders. And the person who you will meet soon is a scrapper. His family, long since been operating in these parts and salvaging ancient alien vessels, derelicts, space stations, mysterious satellites, and whatnot, returning them back, dragging them back to Terran space for reverse engineering or just selling them for profit. It is a dangerous occupation, and such only the best prosper. Now, the venue you find yourself in, all of you, it's right next to the docks, and it is called a vending room. This type of a venue, and they are generally small, with no more than a dozen tables, perhaps just simple bar with or without stools. And these venues, they are operated by families, usually older folks, many of whom are veterans from the first Terran drive into space. They have homemade beer, cooked meals, sandwiches. Perhaps this family makes moonshine. But what differentiates these venues from other, like, simple bars or let's say restaurants are the special signature vending machines. And said vending machines are usually purchased from older starships, which are no longer flying. Vessels of designs much like earlier designs that had no anti-gravity floor plating, and because they couldn't cook food there, this is why they had these vending machines, and the people who worked there, they had to survive only on rations. So the venue you enter is it's modified. It's the modified cargo hold of a dropship. It's not overly huge, but it's spacious. There is a moderate in size hollow sign, blinking hollow sign above the main cargo hold doors. It calls people to look at it because it displays various quite yummy looking plates. And the venue is called Grandpa's Plates. It's it's tall. Therefore, when you enter, you quickly realize that even though it's an old part of an old ship, it was designed with Asgardians in mind. Therefore, they can walk without hunching or crouching. And of course, the chairs and the tables they have support for the guardians. They can sit there and enjoy their meals or their drinks or whatnot. This venue has just about 10 tables with folding chairs, and there is no additional illumination except like the original light bulbs, which are replaced, like the emergency holo lights are replaced with yellowish lights. And there also is an L-shaped bar with 15 stools. And the captain knows the proprietor. He's already exchanged a few links with this person, this man.
Uh-oh.
Who is quite the old fellow.
We're getting robotic again.
Colorful personality, and he is. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, we can hear you.
Hello.
Nope,
Yes,
you're
we
good.
can hear you.
Oh.
Nope, we can hear you. Good deal.
Can you hear
All right.
us?
Yes, we're good.
The person. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear you. The person you're meeting is called Ivar, and he is an old North American spacer. Therefore, when you enter the venue, his venue, it's almost empty. You can see probably three of the tables at the further end that are occupied, and the bar is nearly empty. There is probably one person who is about to exit because he's paying for his drinks, and the moment you enter, Ivar, he of course, he recognizes the captain because he's been doing some back and forth conversations, sending links, etc., etc. And he waves, and it's like his smile, his teeth are perfect, but the face of that man, it displays quite a lot of scars, which even the nanobot and the medical nanobot and healing gel were they were unable to fully regenerate. And when looked from a certain angle, and this is a place with a lot of hollow light, these cars they even like glow part of them, tiny dots inside the scars, within the scars, they glow, they reflect the light. He, after waving, he says, Captain, finally we meet face to face. What would you like? A table or
Well, to be
stew at the bar?
to be perfectly honest, I think a table would be quite nice. How about the rest of you? What do you think?
I like booths.
I don't think it. Do you have a booth? Like,
Tells me I have to get in the high chair.
oh,
Some hard
Yes.
beer would be nice.
yes, and yes, and quite a tall drink for my friend here. Is everybody? Is it? Do you have a booth? Roro here seems to he likes booths. He's slightly vertically challenged. You know, not like
Yeah.
my tall friend.
Two
Nice.
of us are
Uh-huh.
vertically challenged, as you would say.
Yes.
Yeah,
Definitely
you-
A higher
would need,
seat would be nice for me.
Well, when you unfold the chair, like Ivar points at one of the levers. He says, like, when you unfold the chair, you crank the lever a few times, and then you will like your chair will be perfectly fine for your size. As for a booth, he points at one of the tables. He says, "This one has like a sound dampener, and if you wish to not be seen, I can activate the field around it. So, your choice."
Well, I've alright. That's quite the strange. It's quite the strange thing you say. Why would we not want to be seen? Are we not wanting to be seen here?
He shrugs. He says, like, "I have no idea."
Oh well, gentlemen, what do you say? What do you say we go take our seats? What?
I'm starving.
Fantastic. And Ivor, do me a favor. This is all on my tab. I'll be taking care of my crew this evening.
He grins. Says, if you like, you could grab something from the vending machines." He points at the end of the bar. There are the two vending machines, which are quite unique for his place. And then he waves over his PDA, and you see the hollow of a few plates and beverages he can offer from the bar. First is the asteroid fries. These are baked and then fried potatoes from coming directly from Cavs Orbital Farms. and they have like big cubes of soy infused cheese, Bulgarian cheese. Then he can offer sandwiches. They're called debris sandwiches with 3 types of salami, canned American cheeses, marinated hot peppers and tomatoes, pickles, and they this all of this is carefully, well, not carefully, just stuffed inside a long rye bread roll. And the last thing which he can offer, like food wise, from the bar is the octo chicken wings, which are not actually wings. It's like the tentacles of the octo chicken, fried with 3 different sauces: Rocky Mountain Ranch, Floridian fish mayo, and Italian ketchup.
Of
And,
course, you can't get away from Florida, even in Starshatter.
No, you can't. No, you can't. The beer on tap is biker beer, which is called Shooter's Juice.
That's
The normal
that sounds dirty.
It really does.
the color of the beer is it's orange. It looks like orange juice, but it's beer.
Okay, well that's
It's very thick.
That's promising.
It's very thick and very aromatic. Let's see, and of course, this Guardian will receive like a small keg because that's the size of the quote unquote glass that Guardians use. Like it's like a normal human glass, you would have to pick it with 2 fingers, like it's like baby glass. So about the vending machines, like Ivar is smiling, says, just check the machines first. You might like it. We just got the new figurines there, and he points at the first machine, which is well, they are both old machines, but they're kept in perfect working order. One is a beer vending machine, and the other one is a food vending machine. The beer vending machine is selling Valkyrie beer, and the machine is shaped like a very busty, beautiful Valkyrie with full plate armor,
Oh.
and which is quite sexy, by the way. That armor, you can you can definitely see that said Valkyrie is quite athletic and shapely, where it counts. And
Oh, I like the aesthetic.
yes.
I like the aesthetic for this place. I'm getting good old school vibes here. I dig it.
The beer inside, each bottle is unique. It's shaped like a figurine, and it's a different girl. Each figurine is a different girl, and it contains beer. And each girl is in. It's like the figurine is in a different pose, but they all hold like a small drinking horn, and you actually drink from that drinking horn. You pop the cap open. That's the cap of the beer, where like the mouth of the drinking horn is. You pop the cap and you drink. So each beer, it's actually these figurines that are made from metal, and they are collectibles. And some of them are of real girls who advertise their husband search in this manner. So
Oh,
they may
that's
have
funny.
like they may have their links there.
Are they different species? Or are they all the same species? I'm assuming like
Oh, they're all human.
they're all human.
human.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
might
the next machine, the second machine, there are only two vending machines. Second machine is it has like a huge, almost like glowing with a radioactive glow, a boar head on top of it, and it says neutron bar pies.
Neutron bar.
Nice.
Nice.
So- So
Oh, I know what vending machine I'm going to.
when you go close, when you stand before the pie machine, you hear like a very catchy old jingle, and there is like there isn't a song sang with words, but it's like the oinks of boars, the oinks and squeals of boars, different boars, and this is how they made the jingle. You can buy four types of four flavors of pies. They are all made with boar meat. And of course, it's a stasis unit, so they are fresh. They can't expire unless the power is gone. So you have the first one is with Italian wine. The second one is with Asgardian meat. The third one is with Martian potatoes, and the fourth is with Bulgarian onion. So all pies, each pie costs 4 credits. The Valkyr beer is 2 credits. So it's your choice. Whatever
What other
you
beverage
like.
options are there? River doesn't drink alcohol.
Well,
Especially not
uh,
after the incident when we were making. I think we were making Molotovs. Got a little bit, a little bit thirsty,
Yes.
and it
the way.
we were bald for at least a couple of weeks.
Oh boy.
All right.
I will happily take your drink, friend, instead.
Oh yeah. Glad I.
I mean, alcohol and me don't mix well. No alcohol for me, thank you.
Is you should see him on a normal day. He's quite exciting as it is. We don't need to pump the little fellow full of spirits.
Yeah, you don't want me getting drunk and pulling a pin on a grenade and dropping it just for funsies. Boom, boom.
Roro,
last
I
time
told
was
you to.
not quite
Roro,
so
I
pleasant.
asked you to just leave the grenades. Did you bring the grenades?
No, I left him.
Okay. Are you sure?
Oh, good.
Yeah, let me look.
Oh no, he has to look. Why is he looking?
Nope, gone. Left him.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm being a good boy.
Othard, you told me you were going to help me out. I remember asking you to help me out with him.
I
Anyway.
mean, yes, but once you pump me full of alcohol, I start to. I don't even want to think about it. Having to drink all of this and handle him at the same time, it starts to become a handful after a while.
Maybe I shouldn't put this on my tab.
And there he goes again.
And there he goes.
Alrighty. Well, you choose what you like. For those of you who are not drinking alcohol, Ivar will offer you soda. He has like a few bottles of Kong soda, which is a very famous, again, old school soda, which is in the shape of like flexing gorillas, of course, armed and armored gorillas flexing big muscles, which is gorillas love this brand. They've been, many of them have been collecting these bottles like since after the 1969 invasion. So
What? Oh, I did forget to ask that. What year is it?
it's 2019.
Okay. That's right, because everything changed rather quickly.
Yeah, it's alternate history. Not, yes.
I know that. I know that. I just for my just notes. Just
I know. I gotta put it down too.
yep. I'm glad I asked that question.
Don't worry if you
Got it.
if you need to ask more questions. It's
Oh, yeah.
I have the notes and everything. So I would ask you to describe your characters, and we will start from Sable.
All right. Right. Do it with his accent. So, Tuck is a very particular gentleman, if you will. Currently, he's wearing his dark purple armor, reinforced spacesuit specifically, with the small, unique modification to it, which is a detachable skirt. Blouse, basically. Done tastefully and customly edited. As for being his actual head, his ears are a sort of dark lilac gray with a sort of fox fur brown orange for the rest of it. The specific pattern is called lynx. Amber eyes for his eyes. They're a relatively rare hair type of eye color. And he only stands about 2 feet and 11 inches, almost 3, but probably about 3.5 feet with the ears.
In the armor, yes.
You can tell that his armor's designed for more like long distance trekking and such. Hacks, clearly, he looks like you could literally throw him out into space right now and he'd probably be relatively fine with it. And that's about it. As we don't have our guns with, right?
Oh, you have your guns.
Okay.
Mine's on my.
We just wanted Roro to leave the grenades back away.
Just the grenades.
Just
He left them on the docks, like in one of the safes.
yeah. He kept them in to a dock attendant probably or something. just don't watch these for a little bit.
Yeah, you'd probably you would notice on him a very particular a decently large sniper rifle on him. Nothing heavy, but it is well crafted and made. Disruptor SMG on his side. Attached to his back is the grenade launcher that he prefers to use for smoke grenades. Obviously, a dagger on his rabbit boot due to the unique shape of the feet. Working on design on it as well, so get that up later. But again, other than that, that's it. He doesn't kind of got a cool demeanor. Not really. If Roro is high energy, Tuck is a lot more relaxed, calm, cool.
Fantastic.
Aloof, probably. That is it for me.
Good. Well, let's go with your captain.
Oh. All right. Well, I will do it this way then. Well, if you haven't already told, I've chosen this accent to talk as Eugene Olgan. Gene for short. And he's a Dysentari, which is what we would call in the real world an alien, however. But Gene's not like the rest of his posh culture. He loves wearing the old clothing that honors his family, wears his dad's old boots and his grandfather's old leather jacket. And, yes. And he's quite young. Not young, but not, And he has his plasma saber at his side, switched off in its holster. He has an old Dazarin pistol that he keeps with him, a beam pistol, and his trusty AK, mechanical device, kind of looked down upon, a little bit older. He has a taste for the classic items, which is definitely a little bit not quite like the rest of his culture. His white hair, his skin tone is that of a Dysentari, and he's a little bit of a 5 o'clock shadow, not too terribly much, and he's very curious about the world. So, yeah. All right, that's what I got. I haven't developed much more yet. I'm going to develop the character as I go. So, I also haven't done my Irish accent in a while, so it's going to take me a minute to roll into that.
All right, so
Pretty good.
It's a very good accent.
Thank you.
I love it.
Fitting.
No, it feels natural. So I will just make one addition to your excellent explanation and description, is that that AK, it's a gyrojet gun. It looks bulky.
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
No, it's not.
It's not a gunpowder weapon.
No. It's yeah. I did forget to mention that. So I remember what it is. I just was like, okay, I'm excited about that. So
we will like go into explanation later when we have to actually fire the things.
Yes.
So next one is your Asgardian space biker.
Yes, I am Othard Whoreson. And yes, you heard that right. I am playing an Asgardian space biker. I tower over everyone else at a height of 15 feet. I am big and burly, gruff of complexion, with long flowing auburn hair. I'm covered in scars, and I have a really nasty look on my face on a normal day. However, usually when it comes to interactions, I am friendly for the most part. But even still, I will give a keen glare if you seem like you are about to cross me. I have blue eyes. I'm covered in a medium-sized field jacket, which is quite sizable for someone of my stature. And at my side, I have a gyrojet Mauser pistol, which my hand usually hovers over if I begin to feel wary. Upon my other side, I have a vibroblade, which I'm always ready to unsheath just in case things get hairy. That's all I really have to explain about Othard at the moment, and as we go forward, we'll see how things end up developing.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, it's time for hamsters.
Save the best for last, don't we? Alright. I'm Robo. Hamster Grenadier. I'm white and tan, only 3 foot tall. Very, very short. Like my friend Tuck over here. I have a medium field armor on that's brown and blue. I would have my grenade belt, but someone made me leave it back in the docking bay.
Listen, hey, no. Don't even start. No, that was a smart idea. Roro, no. We don't need the grenades everywhere.
Roro, we all had this conversation from before.
Need him. I miss him. I'm about to leave this and just go get him right now. But luckily, I got my gun.
Okay.
As long as I got my gun, I'm fine. It's a Calypso plasma rifle. It's on my back mag. Mag slot.
Awesome.
And it's quite the shiny rifle, by the way.
It's very shiny.
It's very shiny.
Not much to know about me. Just call me Roro. Don't call me Rodent.
Since you're a grenadier and your friend is a scout, you both would have ideally some of your combat unit markings on your suits, like the units that you served with. But that's something we will talk about later. So Ivar calls someone on his PDA, serves you the foods that you ordered, and probably after like a few minutes, some like a much younger version of him enters the venue as you can imagine that young man is perhaps one of his grandchildren, probably, because it's like 15, 16. But he's like a miniature copy of him. And Ivar, when he walks around, his venue, is you see. Yes, he's old. You know that he's like over 100 years old. But he's still about 7 feet tall. So he's what?
All right, you're roboting again.
Yeah, you're roboting. Yep, you're roboting again. So try to get whatever you're doing on your computer a little stable. Not yet. There we go. Okay, we're good.
I wasn't doing anything.
That's so weird.
Don't worry.
I will find another.
That's super weird.
I know. We'll find another.
Super weird. This is like.
So this is why we have session zeros and stuff like this, so that way we can test everything out.
Yep.
Make sure.
Oh yeah. It'll
exactly.
The Tazarans.
Exactly.
Yes, it's the Tazarans. Yes.
It won't lie.
Yeah, it's either the Tazarans or some of the some like groups like the Cult of the Golden Dawn. It's like a cyber cult. Yeah. It's. We'll get to this. So, he might have been even taller, Ivar, back in his youth. And by the way, after the Lazarus Project, all humans live up to 150. So let's say that 60s is or 70s the new 30. But yes, they he grabs like he serves you the food, the drink, everything you or you buy something from the vending machines, and he sits with you, and he's you see him like settle on his chair, like fixing the height of the chair. He's looks at each one of you, studies you with his eyes, and then he shows you a hologram of the ship, which you, Captain, have already seen. Of course, to agree to such a contract, you had to have been shown the ship. It's only natural. And this is an older, like a vintage model.
Ooh, I'm down. I like vintage.
Terran Starship, which is of modular design, meaning it has the ability to be outfitted with different modules, like modules, let's say cargo modules, weapon modules, system modules, passenger modules, etc., etc. And the
So,
ship
optically,
itself,
is it more of a like boxy kind of design, or is it more
it
smooth?
is boxy, but there are shapes, like shapely shapes, which is indicative of the designer's um, artistic eye, and it's an elongated design, of course, and with each added module, the modules are added like at the center of the center part of the ship. The ship gets a little bit longer. Um, it's it's something of a workhorse back in the day for the humans, the Terrans. They lovingly call this design the mule. It's not like originally it wasn't called the mule. It was called the Starfinder design. But these days, mostly spacers use this type of ship, and this can become uh, uh, like the most terrifying to behold blockade runner or escort ship. It's like, don't misunderstand me. It's a small ship. It's not a huge ship. It's a small ship. It can be operated by a few people. Most of these ships they don't have like more than 12 people on them. Is like crew wise, 4 to 5 people can cooperate it perfectly well. And yes, the ship is in almost
And
perfect condition. Of course,
and you said
of course.
we're being shown this by Ivor's grandson, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Ivor's grandson is up. Is he's standing behind the bar.
Oh, okay.
Ivor is with you. Yeah, Ivor
Okay,
is
so
with you
Ivor
on
is
your
showing
table.
us the
Yeah.
there's a so Ivor, my good friend, how exactly did you come across this ship, and what can you tell us? What can you tell us about it?
Smiles. Says that was my old ship
This
back
was,
in the day when I began scrapping, trading, hauling, and exploring.
this was your old ship.
This,
What?
yes.
And
It's been sitting over yonder, and he points at like with his thumb at a certain point of space. He probably is pointing at coordinates in space outside the asteroid, and because this is like spacers, they can almost feel um, certain parts in space where they've been or they want to go. So it's a spacer thing. So he just points at some like up at the ceiling, let's say, with his thumb. He's like it's been sleeping over yonder like mothballed for far too long, and I decided that it's time for someone else, someone someone younger, someone hungry for adventure and opportunity to crew it and fly it again.
Well,
Speaking of
I
hungry, I have just gone back from the vending machine with a neutron boar pie and one
Oh
of
boy.
the Valkyrie drinks in my hands, and I am eating quite vigorously while listening.
By the way, when you lift one of the Valkyrie beers, when you lift it to like drink, when you tilt it, you hear like a voice of a young girl who is singing. She's gently singing.
I was
But
expecting a little worse.
Oh, good
no,
lord.
no.
Good lord.
I will take it though.
So, what?
A little sugary for my taste.
Oh, good lord. They're getting a little bit more extravagant with those girly beers. Well, all right, So you're willing to part with your old ship in order to get us where we need to go. The question that I have for you is, you're a little bit mysterious about the contract to get the ship, so what can you tell me and my crew now that we're face to face? What do you think? What do we have to do for you to crew your old ship?
What you have to do is he he shrugs. He says like, well, what I would like from you is 50,000 credits, and and I will give you the contract for the ship, the deed for the ship. You will become the ship's new owner, and my family will maintain the ship for you. We will, of course, if you bump into some salvage, let's say, or acquire certain items, we will help you process them. And of course, all anything new as far as systems and new engines, upgrades, you name it. We can fix anything. Me and my family, we can maintain ship. It's like he looks at the captain. He says my kids and my grandkids, they have their own businesses, and some of them, they don't want to fly this old ship anymore. It's
Really?
like they want big ships or they want mechs. He's like, I don't understand these youngsters no more. Mechs.
Well,
Aha.
Well, at least what I can say to you, good sir, is that you've found a youngster that definitely agrees. I do have a taste for the vintage myself, and as long as the crew is happy with a ship that, well, we can kind of make our own, I think 50,000 credits might take us a second or two to get. Well, maybe 4 or 5 seconds if I do say so myself, but I'd absolutely love to do it. Gentlemen, what do you think?
Rebel's munching on some asteroid fries, going, yeah, that'd be great to have our own ship and start a crew and get some work going. But I'm broke. I don't have that type of money. These fries are good.
Yes, I would have to agree with my companion. It may take us a second or two to acquire that kind of money, but I can assure you that we will get it to you on time.
I can make a down payment of about 500 credits if that's needed.
Well,
So
question for you. So for 50,000, why exactly give it to us for 50,000 and then offer your complete services to keep it up? It seems as almost like you want to let it go, but
Well-
you don't want to let it go. Is there any reason for it? I'm not quite sure where the adventure's going to take us, and I'd really hate to tear something away from you or even damage it.
He smiles again. Says, uh, points at his scarred face, and answers your question with, "See this? I'm too old. I I can feel certain things changing around here. I can almost smell the new and the old clashing. And if you're aware of what um, what is brewing currently in the fringe space in these parts, well, I would very much have liked that I was, let's say, 20 years younger, but I'm not. Father Time is quite merciless, and he kind of chuckles, but you can feel the that it's not it's neither happy nor like a really sad chuckle. It's more like a, yeah, I realize that this is like the advance of time is unavoidable, and we all have to adapt.
Old or
So
new,
he
that doesn't matter to me. I just follow wherever the money flows.
Well, it sounds like we're going to need a little bit of money ourselves in order to get the ship. So, Ivor, I do appreciate the offer. I think the crew and I, well, if we're going to get a ship, we need to figure out how to get the credits. So, let us get back to you. Give us some time to think, and we'll definitely we'll be back, and we'll let you know when we have the money.
nods. He says, I may be able to find you some jobs. We'll see. We'll see. It's this is especially this Star Week is kind of slow. He shrugs again. It's it is a certain crew that kind of did certain heroics. He kind of frowns a bit. It's like almost as if he's openly jealous of them, that they are able to do what he's not. And he then says like, eat, drink, and discuss it among yourselves. I have your link, Captain. And if I find something, I will message you. And he leaves you with the file. He swipes the file of the ship to you, Captain, so you can save it on your PDA. And this is like the last piece of the information that he promised you, which you can see that there are like some historical files and stuff about the ship when it was first launched, who actually designed it, who was the crew, what crew built it, the chief engineer, etc., etc. So while you are looking at this, your PDA blips, um, fellow space biker, and this is what you get. This is what you see on your Yeah. You receive a link. I'll send it to your
I
DM.
see it here. I think I do.
Yeah.
Where are you sending the link?
And
Oh, Spacebiker. Got it.
no. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So basically, this is by the guy, his contact.
I will have to take a minute to look this over.
Anything interesting, Othard?
There seems to be quite a bit on here.
You know, the one thing that I did want to ask you, Othard, you constantly tell us about the guy. He wouldn't happen to be a less than upstanding gentleman that you happen to know, is he?
Are you asking myself?
Yes. I'm asking if we are dealing with a fun person or with a fuddy-duddy. No. Is the guy legal or illegal? Oh wait, I mean undocumented. Oh shit. Sorry.
No, some of this
Technically-
is just me
technically-
looking at what Black Knight sent me on top of role playing, so
No, you're
don't
good.
worry if I just throw in a curveball there.
Nope, you're fine. Nope, you're fine.
Technically, Royce. Technically, all space bikers are quote unquote sanctioned criminals, sanctioned by the ISAC. Meaning they know that they're doing like shady stuff, but they're not doing it to the Terrans, so they don't give a flying fuck.
That's awesome. Oh, that's great. Oh, I love vigilante
So,
justice.
Bikers are like privateers, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
they
that's great.
they
I
will
love it.
basically drag anything which is not nailed to the floor to the floor plating in this case. They will then chop said floor plating and drag it too.
Yep.
And they'll come back for more.
Oh, I'm down. I'm down.
And in most cases they go and raid narco cartels. They raid the pirates, so they rob the pirates. So yeah, it's they're quite the characters, these space bikers.
I'm-
Looking this over, I should say that the contract itself seems to check out, though this person naming himself simply the guy is a little suspicious, I must say.
The guy.
Well, if I do remember
Seems like
correct-
we should be
Yeah.
inspecting a village called Short Jerry, or as this note says, just Jerry.
we have to
Seems
inspect
like
it.
there's a small group of enemies there. Not entirely sure what they're up to, but has to do something with a colonial militia.
So we're going to inspect something. Would our inspection happen to require a little bit of finesse with a blade or a blaster?
Sounds like it indeed. Job here, it reads, is to help the colony's sheriff defend approximately 54 people. That includes pregnant women, oldsters, and even kids. So, it sounds like the
Roro.
stakes might be high,
Roro,
but
get your grenades, gentlemen. I think that we have to go. Well, one, make some money, and two, there's pregnant women and children there. I'm down. Let's go. Let's do it. I love this.
Yes, let's go blow up some bad guys.
Roro.
one last thing of note. It sounds like we have one full star week to get this done. On our completion, we shall each receive 5,000 credits, along with full salvage rights from what I can see.
Now,
Can we negotiate?
I don't want to
here?
be, the rainer on the parade, but can I point out how are we getting there?
I copy pasted it. you can hire a passenger shuttle to get you there.
Yes.
I kind of actually low key assume that's the way
Yeah.
Tuck and Roro were getting around before now, because Tuck doesn't have a ship, does he?
No.
Nope.
No, so you gotta
We'll do
take
that.
passenger shuttles everywhere,
Well,
which is
I have a que- what if
money
I-
out of pocket.
are there any bonuses for getting this work done prior to?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
All right. Well,
There is a bonus. There is a bonus first that if all the colonists are kept perfectly safe, so meaning that they do not suffer or die, you as a group will get an additional 1,500 credits. Plus, if the baddies, your space biker recognizes that any of them has a bounty on their head, you will collect the bounties too. And full salvage rights, according to colonial common law or CCL, means that everything that you keep what you kill. You keep their gear. If they have vehicles and you are able to capture them, you keep the vehicles.
The grenades.
Of course, the grenades.
So, Othard has the specs to the ship, right? He's got he knows what's on it. Was it Othard, or did I get the specs for the ship? I don't remember.
Othar got this job.
Yeah, he
He's
got the job, but I was given the
You were
specifications of
talking
the
to
ship. Yeah, that's right. I was
Yes.
given the specifications. Okay.
Okay.
So
Yes.
in those specifications, did I see? Do we have a garage on the ship?
Yes, the ship has a cargo hold. It has a garage and it has a small hangar.
Sorry.
Meaning that
We're role playing, sir. Turn your phone off.
meaning that you can have a shuttle on the ship for those instances where it's impossible for the ship to land anywhere or dock somewhere, and you need like a smaller ship to get you
Okay,
to
so
certain places.
Okay, so we would need like an
So the
orbital
ship has-
ship, so we can go into orbit or. But then we're going to need a small
Yes.
orbital craft to get us down. Okay, cool. No, I just wanted to know
Generally-
if it had like a garage, because you said vehicles,
Yes.
and that would be and so if we're like, yeah, let's get the ship and we go do this job, and then it's like, hey, let's go collect on the ship and then come back and grab some of this stuff if we help the locals. I'm
The
sure
ship-
so
The ship usually these are the ships that can land on planets. But these are probably the biggest, quote unquote biggest, because it's a very small ship. It's probably the smallest ship of this type that can land on planets. Like anything a little bigger than that, and it's most probably gonna end with disaster, or will it will be a crash landing. But this ship can land. It's not you will not be able to land on all planets, because some planets will that ship will it wouldn't be capable of landing there.
there you go.
But let's see something which is of corvette size, which is much bigger than your ship. It's almost impossible to land on a planet. It could be launched from a planet. It could be, but land on a planet, And then like the standard mainstay warships for most fleets, which are the frigates, which are the size of they are 1.5 kilometers long. That it's impossible. You can't land this. No.
Okay.
So
Cool.
yeah,
So,
it's
good to know.
It's yeah.
All right.
Physics are a thing.
Right. Well, gentlemen, what do you think? I think I'm quite sold on the idea of going out, having a little bit of adventure, having a brand new ship, and, well, I say we take it. What do you say, gentlemen?
I've been
Anything more?
looking to liberate a few souls myself.
Oh, the liberation of souls is on my mind quite as well.
Booms.
Alrighty then. Tuck, good sir, you've been a little bit quiet.
It's just how I am.
Yeah, tell me about it. Nothing worse than a quiet person.
No,
Look,
Roro,
you talk for both of us most of the time. All right.
all right.
Besides, somebody's got to make sure somebody's at least paying attention.
Always
Look.
paying attention.
Like I'm not.
Just hyper. Hyper awareness.
It-
So
By the way, you would notice that Roro would have his grenade belt back.
I thought I told you to leave
Well,
that back with the
before
dock
we-
attendant. What?
Yes,
Before we
I
set off,
did it.
I went and
I
got
was
it.
at the dock.
I believe it would be a wise idea that we ask around a little before we depart.
Why? What exactly do you think we should do? Who do you think we should talk to? What's on your mind?
Probably just details about this job. Something's still not quite sitting right with me. I suggest that we
You
ask
could have
around.
led with it. I was excited to go. Have
Well,
an adventure.
I
and-
hate to be the voice of dissent, but just so long as we can keep our skins, I think it's worth it.
What's the point in keeping skin if you can't do anything fun with it?
It's served me well this far.
All right, Tuck, Roro, what do you think? Do we throw caution to the wind and go headlong into adventure, or should we take the warnings of Othard over here?
You know what I'm going to say.
Oh no, maybe I shouldn't have left this up to everybody.
Honestly, if you want, if we're that skittish about it, I could always go ahead and check things out at the, do my usual. Sneaking about and, taking a look.
Huck is a scout, just saying.
Exactly.
Well, Othard, I was going to disagree with you in that I forgot that we have Roro here. So to be perfectly honest, what do you suggest, Othard? I'm 50-50 right now. Convince me.
Well, if there's anything that anyone knows, I believe it would be wise that we should know about it. Perhaps any alternate plans, any third parties that we have not yet considered. There could be something that's out of our control, perhaps our knowledge. That's my line of thinking anyway.
All right, well, I guess it sounds like you have an idea of what you want to do. So, Roro, put the grenades away. Take your hands off the pins. Othard,
Yeah.
Othard, I'll let you take the lead on this one. But I do expect a fun adventure, okay? I don't think you understand. I need a fun adventure. It's not very fun where I come
I
from.
can guarantee it.
It's not very fun where I come from. A lot of crackety old bitches where I come from. Ugh. Don't really miss it that much.
Watch and learn, friend. Watch and learn.
I'm really glad I
All
read
right,
that chapter.
so I end up getting from the table. I want to survey the venue around me, see who there is in this place. See if there's anyone who perhaps seems just a little sketchy. Perhaps if there's any narcos or anyone who is perhaps
First one.
keeping an eye out on us.
Do a roll? Are we gonna roll?
Narcos, it's quite impossible for them to be on any Terran station or planet unless they have conquered it or they're in a non-breathing state, non-moving. So what you see, meanwhile, while you were eating and talking, a few new people entered the venue. They just ignored you. They ordered their food. They sat on one of the tables. They are a group of three spacers. You recognize them, like all Terrans recognize these people by their spacesuits, and they have colorful murals on their suits, and we could, of course, we could take a bio break, if you will, and have like a 5 minute break.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Just in case we each want to try and formulate a plan in the meantime. I have a vague idea of what I want to do, but I am curious to see how Roro can see if he might try and find a way to bring in some interrogation with his grenades, or at least threats from using his grenades. Anyway,
Hopefully not here.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do it in, or he wouldn't want to do it in Cav.
Okay, so
Or in
let's
cafeteria,
have
basically.
let's have a 5 minute bio break.
Okay.
But would be pretty good. Time and place. Time and place is everything. Good. Okay. Oh yeah. Do pardon the silence. We should probably schedule a break. That way we can play a kid song during it.
All right, no, I apologize about that, everybody.
Yeah, we should probably should schedule like a time break, and you could play a Chill Kid song or something. during the, break.
Well, what I was thinking, if we all stagger the breaks, we can all keep the role play and stuff going. I really had to go to the bathroom. I'm so sorry, everybody.
I think right after you did it, all of us ended up following.
I know. So we'll stagger the
kinda
break.
felt it.
Maybe that's what
We all
we'll do is somebody will type in the chat just like, "Hey, bathroom break," and then like we'll all just like stagger. Obviously, unless it's like an emergency, it's like no. I don't think you understand. Like, I need to go now. Maybe two of us can jump out, but that way we can keep it rolling.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I like the description of where this is going. Hopefully, you guys don't mind the Irish accent for Gene.
No,
I was either
like a
going to.
snippet.
I was caught between that or trying to do something like Doc Holliday. I was trying to. I was either going to do like a Doc Holliday voice or I was going to do the Irish Irish accent, and I defaulted to the Irish accent because my wife thinks it's sexy, and you know what? Let's go for it.
It is very sexy.
Well, I do fear I just walked
Indeed.
right over your grave.
I
Why-
choose you over PS5.
Right? That. Why, Johnny Ringo? You look like someone just walked over your grave. I love that. That's got to be one of the. That's got to be one of the best. One of the best lines. No, I think one of the best lines in that movie is, "Well, you're a daisy if you do." God, I love that.
I love that movie.
Oh, Tombstone is so good.
So good.
And when everybody
So
is
good.
ready to get back into the role play, we will get back working out the cobwebs. Oh, and by the way, guys, I do have the locals chat open because I know sometimes people might want to like super chat stuff in and stuff like that, but this channel is not monetized, so that's not there. But the locals is always open, and I leave that open for the people who feel that they want to do that. And so that is there as well. So, and yeah, the Chill Kid stuff, I am ready. All right, is everybody back from the break?
Yep.
So, okay, and next time, I have not begun to defile myself. I have not yet begun to defile myself. God, I love that. Sorry, okay, don't go off on a Tombstone rant. Ugh. It's such a good movie. All right, we have, okay. Yeah, I think if we have Tuck and everybody back. Tuck, are you
Yep.
back? All right.
You need a touch? Table?
Sable?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, cool. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, let's get back into the role play.
All right. You are about to look for more information about this place.
So where should we go for information? Give us some DM clues. Like, what are our options? Where can we go? What can we look for? Are we getting information where we currently are, or do we need to
Well,
go? Or do we
well-
have? Does anybody in our party? Okay. Let me do this. Can I ask you this? Because I want to roll. What can I roll in order to see if I have an idea of where to go? What would you have? Would that be like an intelligence roll, or what should I roll?
what? Let's see. What knowledges your captain is good with?
Is that
You
my
know,
skill?
what are you? Let's see. Ideally, it's like a local of knowledge of local stuff is the best. One of the best things, or like spacer knowledge. You could also use the resources of the GNet and use your computer skill. Some of you may be better at this than others. And of course, you could just ask some of the people here.
All right.
I know something.
Is there anybody in the bar who's kind of noticed us, who's been like glancing at us or overhearing the
well,
conversation? Is there?
No, they're just like the people who visit these places. They're here for the wholesome atmosphere and like the old school stuff. Especially these unique vending machines and the things that they can buy from them. And well, basically that's it. It's a place for working people, dock workers, spacers also, because it's like 3 spacers entered shortly after you began chatting and sat like on one of the tables and like ordered a bunch of food, and they
All
just
right.
there eating.
So, which of us is good with has the best with computers? Which of us has the best? I don't remember what to
Probably
find.
Tuck.
You have a
I'm
scout
not
in
good with
Yeah, we do have a
computers,
scout,
but I'm
yeah,
very
maybe.
good at
Yeah.
having a presence.
Yeah, Tuck.
An intimidating presence, one might say.
Tuck, if you do me a little favor, would you mind trying to find a little bit of information for us? Maybe get your PDA out and see exactly what we where we might go to find more information about our little quest here.
Yeah. All right, I can do that. So I'm using. Computer use, right? For my PDA.
Computers. Yep.
Give me a second while I figure out how.
There, I heard a roll. Whoa,
There we go.
whoa!
Ooh, nice.
Holy
Not a bad
shit.
roll.
Okay.
Wow. Oh, I hope the rest of this campaign goes like that. Oh. Oh, yes. All right. So, what did Tuck find out?
So Tuck found out this. I'm going to send him a message.
All right.
This is what you found. Different roles will supply you with different information.
Damn, 22.
All right. So
Okay.
from what I'm getting, there seems to have been there's a bit of a rumor about Jerry might actually hold some sort of secret. Apparently, they uncovered a partial star map of some kind. Seems to be about a planetoid 357. Apparently,
It's
there's some sort of old,
the exact same place where you're going.
there's some sort of old bunker down there, presumably locked up tight. So people are thinking that it's full of old tech or, well, other stuff.
Treasure.
They say Murian outpost. The spacer that found it found a star map is named Kuro, spelled with a Kuro. By the looks of it.
Hero.
Maybe we could see if we could find him around here. Japanese guy.
Is there anything I can
In a
roll?
spacer.
Can I? So me being the captain, I should be somewhat well traveled. Can I roll anything to see if I happen to have heard about this Kuro or if I know about him? Can I roll anything to see if I know about him at all?
You could. Let's see.
Spaceship, alien races, investigate. I don't know if investigate would.
Well, to investigate, it's like this is
Yeah.
not.
No.
You could use your gather information skill and ask the spacers in the corner
All right.
I would
If
actually
they
like to stand
know-
up.
if they know the another spacer by the name of Kuro.
Okay, so I'm going to use my gather
Someone
info.
was just about to say they were going to stand up.
That would be me. I was actually hoping to gesture to Roro, see if he would like to accompany me and talk with the spacers.
Oh,
So are you doing that?
oh, you're going to do an intimidate check. Okay.
I'm hoping to have a bit of a wingman, let's say, as I begin approaching the spacers. At the very least, Roro, if not everyone else. I'll let everyone else decide what they want to do, I guess.
I
that's
sit
brutal.
back in my chair and lean back. And I kind of smile behind my drink.
Yeah, railroad's down. Wanna go talk to them? Let's go.
Let's go then.
Don't have too much fun, boys.
Now I got my grenades, thanks to Tuck.
I
We
can't
should-
promise anything.
We should. But don't. All right. Well,
Just for
I-
looks. Just for
Finger guns to Roro, by the way.
I have.
All right, I begin walking.
I take my. I shift my drink into my other hand, and I put my hand on the laser, the beam pistol, underneath my left arm, just in case. Should be fine. It should be fine. We're in a wholesome part, but just in case.
Mhm.
All right, and well, guys, you got to talk to him.
No, I'm waiting for you want to talk to them?
You were about to walk up and intimidate them. Come on.
That is
Me?
true.
Why? I'm your wingman. I can't take the lead.
That is true. Sorry, I was getting nervous there for a second.
You're 15 feet tall. I'm 3 feet tall. How am I going to intimidate him? That's why I have the grenades.
What can I say? I'm a little rusty. I begin walking
Sorry.
forward. I'm like, hello there, friends. Is everything going well this fine evening?
One of them looks at you and smiles like, it's been nice. We just came back from a mission, and the second one is like, yeah, we have a nice brand new bomber that we just built and tested, and we just stopped one of that cartel transports full of drugs, and he kind of nods at their third friend, who smiles, is like waves over his PDA, and it's like looks at you and says, "Wanna see? I have footage."
It is quite curious. You mind if I take a seat, my friend and I?
Oh yes, please.
How big of a bomber are we talking?
Yeah, the first one points at his left shoulder pauldron, where you see a brand new mural painted on his suit, because Terran spacers, they paint certain things on their spacesuits, and this is kind of it's almost always it's their life story, their greatest achievements. And you can see that bomber, it's like a medium-sized bomber. It's not a heavy bomber. And ideally it has like a crew of 3, a pilot, weapons officer, like a munition officer, who is the second pilot, and the third one who operates the turrets of the bomber. the munition officer is aiming, locking the torps, and operating all the electronic equipment. And the pilot, of course, is flying the bomber. And you can see that it's a custom ship. If you have like knowledge of spaceships, you could roll a check to know the specifications of the ship.
While Othard and
But-
Roro are over there, I noticed Tuck kind of grunts at me, and I said, "So how exactly do you think our friends are going to do, Tuck?"
Well, as a sorry, the little grunt thing that is meant to be a sort of side chat, so that way it doesn't interrupt the flow of like other roleplay, so that there's like an underlying roleplay.
Can everybody see that down there? Hopefully, everybody can see that well enough on the stream. All right, my bad.
Could be.
I'm learning.
Yeah, that was the point. It's okay. It's okay. So, you guys go back to your roleplay. We'll have our own little chat in the text chat, so that way there might be a little treat for those who are actually watching.
Ooh, I like this idea.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I was about to mention that you could do something like that. Yeah, that's it. That's good. So they show you a short clip, holo of their combat footage, which you see quite plump looking narco cartel transport, and you, Otard, you immediately recognize, because this is one of the big cartels. You recognize the logo of the Brute cartel.
Mhm.
It has escorts, some starfighters with the same logo, but it's like these three spacers, they kind of outmaneuver all of them, launch their torpedoes, and they are carrying like big torpedoes, not like the very small one which the typical starfighters would carry. These are like spaceship sized torpedoes for small starships. They launch them all three torpedoes find their targets. They're not shot down by the transport's point defense, and they are nuclear. So that it's like that ship almost vanishes. It's like in a giant explosion. They have they've planned it in such way that most of the starfighters who escort that ship, they get caught by the explosion, and those who evaded the explosion, they get splashed by the radiation. So the rest of the combat footage is that their bomber slowly flying around, popping their the canopies of the enemy starfighters, killing the slowly dying from radiation narco pilots, and then tagging all salvage as theirs, and they kind of, and then hyperspace back.
Upon seeing this, I grimace and I curse under my breath. Even so, I keep my cool for the moment, and I go, quite interesting footage you have there. Tell me, friend, you know anything at all about the planet named Jerry? I am quite curious these days, and I've heard quite a bit of rumor circulating the place. Perhaps someone as experienced as you with the matter of free space. Perhaps you might know something of the place.
Well, One of them nods, says, "Well, what do you want to know? I I may have like some old files about it. So why do you ask about it? You need
Specifically,
to have
it's
to
a name.
roll. Yeah, yeah.
I've
You
heard
have
the
to
name
roll.
Kuro. Do you know anything about this person, Kuro?
Did you just call him Churro?
Roll a dip,
Sorry, I heard that.
Did I just
roll a diplomacy check.
mispronounce?
I'm sorry.
No,
No, sorry. I'm
it's
sorry.
with a K.
No. You're fine. You're fine. I heard it wrong. I heard him say churro, and I apologize. That was funny. Okay.
Perhaps Othard misspoke.
Okay.
Do you know anything about this person, Kuro?
He might. You could roll a diplomacy check.
Oh damn it! I should be.
Let me see here.
Can I
Diplomacy.
hear them? Can I hear what's being said, or are we out of earshot?
They're not. They're not hiding.
Okay. No, I just want to make sure that I'm
17.
close enough.
All right. So he. Yes.
Okay.
He. And the first spacer. He notes. He says, "Yeah, I've heard of him. He's not in like around these parts. I heard that he found something about some old Miran outpost on that planetoid, where it's like what was that village called?" And he nudges like his one of his friends, and he says, yeah, that Jerry place, that Jerry village, yeah, I know, yeah. He I heard he went back to Mars. It's kind of sold. He probably sold what's like what's that thing that he found, that part of the map or whatnot, whatever it is. It's like he waves his hand. It's like I'm not an explorer. I don't do that shit. I blow ships up, and I grab the salvage. Like that's my job. Like that's what I do. Is and what like the third space is like that's what we are doing. Like all of us, all three of us. And they chuckle. Said, but if you want to talk to him, I can find his link, and you can send him a message. He's like, no problem, man.
Yes, the link would be quite nice. I am quite interested with speaking with this Kuro, as you say.
Churro.
Yeah,
Sure.
he checks like a few things on his PDA. It takes him like probably 2-3 minutes, and he gives you the link. He finds the link.
Okay,
gives
so
you
I
the-
have the link on me, right?
Yeah, you have it in your PDA.
All right. I take a deep
So
breath.
it might take some time because it's like they have hyperspace communications between the bigger colonies, but it might still take some time for the message to be forwarded. So just as you know.
So, out of character speak, if something were to happen to these spacer men right now, would that affect this message being sent in any way?
Oh shit!
Why should something happen to them?
I know.
No, you're not allowed to do that. I don't know.
Keep thinking. What are you plotting?
That's
Don't go off the rails.
I don't understand. I don't get it.
So, if these are
narcos, as they've been showing us.
What?
They're
Excuse me?
They're not narcos.
They're
They're
not.
other spacers that blow
No.
up narcos.
Yeah, they're
Fuck their
spacers
They-
who blew
I-
up narcos.
oh,
They,
I was looking at it the wrong way around. That's on me.
Yeah, no, they're like you. They're other
That's like-
spacers. They're just trappers.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
completely.
We're in a safe port. Just so
Okay.
you know.
Place. What do you think I'm doing? What are we doing? What are we doing here? Why are we talking to these people?
No, that was me completely mishearing things.
Don't be afraid to ask questions.
I was like, why is he wanting to get into a bar fight right now? All right, that's fine.
Roro speaks up. Well, that's cool footage and all. I'd love to see your bomber. I might ditch this Gene loser and come hang out with you guys. But we got to get back to our.
I can hear you, Roro.
How does he hear me? I have such a small voice. I'm a small guy with a small voice.
Most because you speak very loud.
I do.
I mean,
It's a
I have
little-
big ears, so
It's a little annoying, especially when you start going off in your sleep.
All right, fine. You know what? I'm just gonna go back to eating my asteroid fries. Hops off the table with these guys and goes back to his table with the fries and reverse starts munching again.
I just nod
All right.
towards the spacers and I go, "Well, thank you very much for the information. It was quite educational." Then I just hop up, give a nod, also transfer a few credits to them, give about 2, and then I end up heading back to my table.
If I look their way and I raise my glass to them and a cheers.
they raise theirs.
Oh, you got some intel.
And you can hear them. They continue their conversation about they're talking about the different things they want to do with their bomber. It's one of them goes on a tirade about different torpedo warheads and how had they not used like the nuclear warheads, there would have been, it might have been more salvage, but the first spacer who gave you the link, he's like, no. If we use like something else, like maybe plasma warheads, like they would have, like most of these starfighters, they would have not been caught in the explosion, and then we would have had like a hairy situation on our hands. It's like they this keeps going and going, and they keep ordering more, and they spend your credits to get beer, etc. So it's the pretty casual side of pilots, of like a crew, or like in some cases you can see whole squadrons celebrating like that after a mission, which is just standard. Anyone want to ask anything else about the place you are probably going soon?
No, I look at
Where's the shuttle bay?
I look at Othard and I say, it was quite fortuitous that we were able to gather information like that quickly. Hopefully the rest of our adventure is like that. Now,
Indeed.
if you don't mind,
Those spacers were quite friendly fellows.
absolutely. Now, gentlemen, and I slam the rest of
They
my
usually are.
I slam the rest of my beer. Why don't we pack everything up and let's go on an adventure?
Yeah. Done with these fries anyway.
Right. All right. Make a list of what you ordered. So what you ordered for the crew, so I can tell you how much money you have to pay Ivar.
I had about 3 beers sitting there.
He okay. All right.
Everyone just had Ashford fries and a Coke.
Oh, and I had one of those. I had one of those neutron boar pies. Definitely had one of those. Look real good.
Okay. Okay. So 3 beers. 1 beer might be Asgardian size, right?
Yeah. Or Othar, did you have 1 or 2 or 3?
I had 2 Asgardian beers, along with one of those Valkyrie beers,
Okay.
along with a neutron boar pie.
Yeah. Good pie.
Okay. Okay, so 14 credits for you. Your buddy had asteroid fries, right?
Yes.
Asteroid fries. Okay. Anything else?
A Coke. Soda.
Okay, it's the soda. Okay. So
That's not belly, so I don't need to eat all.
the captain had a pie and how many beers?
3.
Okay, 3.
That's almost like you think I put this little. It's almost like you think I put this little voice on for fun.
No. And you that's biker beer, and it's wrong. So let's see if you get a little bit
Is
tipsy.
it all right?
Roll me a fortune save.
Okay, hold on, wait. Is it as strong as the wine from the vineyards? From the Dizantari vineyards? Ooh, it's as strong. All right.
It's quite strong.
This guy he's gonna make me roll to see if I get drunk. I see how this is. What do I gotta roll you?
Fortitude save.
Fortitude save. Fortitude save is the fortitude. Okay, there it is. All right. Fortitude. Oh, damn it!
You got a little bit tipsy. You're not
I'm all
quite
right with
drunk
that.
yet. You're just tipsy.
Hey, I've been that way on stream. I'm good.
That's fine. So your tab is a total of 26 credits.
Damn, that's a cheap tab.
That's
I'm good with it.
that's a rich monarchy. So you have, of course, you have the coordinates of that place in the contract, and the easiest way to get there is to hire a shuttle, a transport shuttle, and they will deploy you there with reusable landing pod, and then of course after your time there is finished, and they will pick you up and they will bring you back here on cab,
Sweet.
and it will cost you 200 credits.
Not bad. Wait, round trip? Not bad.
Is that for all of us?
Yes. That's the pod is quite big. It will fit your bike.
Excuse me.
It will fit your luggage and anything else that you want to buy before you leave CAF, like some extra supplies maybe.
Right, we should probably
But that we can do that in between session. It's not a problem. If you want to, like, let's say, I want to buy like an extra box of medical supplies, or maybe a few extra spare power packs for my gun, or something else. Like, we can easily do that in between sessions.
There's mods for like the plasma rifles and stuff. Like I could mod it and make it more powerful. Yeah.
Yeah, you can, but my advice would be to wait after the mission.
Yeah. Well, I need the money. Roro needs the money.
Yeah, you
Roro
don't know.
needs to
you
get his
don't
hand
know.
off them grenade pins, man. That's making me a little nervous.
It's been too long since you've seen an explosion. It's been like
Yeah.
a few hours.
It's been a few
And
hours.
remember, when you blow them up, blow them up in such a way that you can at least collect some salvage from them.
That's no fun.
That's
Blow
no
up-
fun.
Pizzas.
Yeah, I would say that's double the fun. You not only blow them up, but you then get their stuff. So
Can't believe I got
we'll see.
drunk on a fort.
Well, guys, it's been fun, and we will continue next time.
Ooh,
Hope-
I do have one suggestion though for this. One of the things that we do in my gaming circle is that at the end we ask like favorite parts for everyone.
I
And,
was
like,
actually going to suggest that as well. I am on
He's on it.
board.
He does that too.
We usually do that in the after sessions.
No,
but-
well,
I because you said that you're going to work, Sable, and that's why I didn't mention this.
I see what you're saying.
No problem. If we have like a few minutes, we can do that. No problem.
who would you
It's
like
up to you guys.
Who I am down. Who would you like to start with?
With you.
Oh God. Why do you have to do that?
Because I'm the DM.
Because I am the DM. Oh, that's right. Oh God, I made it. Great. I gave him power. What was my
Was
favorite
Bob-
part? My favorite part was when Othard and Roro walked up to that table of guys, and I was just like, "Oh man, how is this gonna go?" I guess because you know, I know that I know you run a fairly wholesome campaign, but anytime when the character, it just seems like there's movement and the characters are talking and, you know, getting a little bit of information here and there and going back and forth, and I just imagine this giant, you know, man, 15-foot tall. And he looks like his pet hamster is walking next to him. and he's just, and Rodo's just sitting here with his grenades just like this, strapped to his chest, just like, huh? I'm just,
Give him this piece. Just give him.
that's why I said my character just sits back and he's just like, that was great. I loved
I
that.
thought those spaces were infinitely shadier than they actually were. I was getting it the complete wrong way around whenever you were describing the scene of violence there. So what I was about to do was, I actually have a few grenades on my belt. I was actually about to whisper over to Roro and just hand a grenade. Say, go nuts.
Roro would have like hopped up on the table and shot a grenade down one mouth of the narco, and then like,
Wow.
What?
This
What?
That
misreading.
wasn't
I'm glad you
ended well.
stopped me, Black Knight.
That
I'm
would-
really glad.
That was, yes, I'm so
Yeah.
glad that you asked the question instead of doing that. All right. Who do you want to go next?
No, I was confused. I was confused.
I was I was confused too. All right. Ooh. I've seen
Well-
this on other streams. May I tag the next person to talk about their favorite moment? May I tag that person?
Okay.
I tag.
Sure.
You know what? I'm gonna
Yes.
tag Sable because it was his idea to do this. So I tag Sable. What was your favorite?
It's a little bit on the like the whole like, because I knew like the entire time I'm like, it's the reason why I had Tuck bringing up to Gene that like maybe we should have encouraged them to talk like to them normally because everyone's like we're gonna threaten these people and like I knew 100% that we were in like a safe port, so it was,
Well, I was gonna do a charisma check, and then Arthur's like,
it's like
I'm gonna go over there, and I was like, nope, done, not gonna do it. I'm gonna let because I have diplomacy and I've got it like a.
The other thing that I like, and this is going to be me pushing this just because I've been playing Sunless Skies for a little bit, but since the description of the spaceship sounds like we could actually convert it into a space train, and I'm thinking that would be hilarious.
Oh, is that why you mentioned the trains?
Yes, that's why I was about to bring Tuck was about to bring it up, but he was interrupted. Yeah,
So,
I've been thinking that would be hilarious.
that'd be cool. That'd
Well,
be funny.
Basically, they call they call these ships like the work mules.
Yeah.
That's so well when you add like the maximum number of available modules, it doesn't matter what said modules are. It's like either they would be weapon, cargo, whatnot. It's like the ship gets like probably twice as long. So
Yeah,
it's a long boxy ship, and well, you can say that it's kind of a
We can
train
just
like.
modify the external stuff, all right? Like we can make it look that way. That's a project for us later, is to make it look like a train. It's all optical, has nothing to do with anything else.
Yeah, you could paint stuff on it, like with holo paint, that it would look exactly when they spot it. It will look like a train.
I'm down.
I mean, I'm
The
thinking we
paint
put
paint job is perfect.
I'm thinking we put some old timey, like we go like steam train and like literally add like that front bit to it, and they're like, the fuck
Here's
is
the
a steam
thing,
train
I
flying
can't-
around in space?
Here's the thing: is I can't disagree with this because my character loves the vintage stuff. My character is
Yes.
kind of all about the vintage stuff and just the way that it all looks. So I like, even if it's not something my character's into, he's like, yeah, but that's totally old school.
I'm not 100% sure that it will be it won't impact the functionality of your ship. Because it has like maneuvering thrusters all over the hull,
Yeah,
and
that's
different armor plates and turrets,
Well, yes.
and there are turrets
What-
that move on rails on the hull.
How much
So they
money?
they can fire.
All right, how much money do we need to install hollow projectors on the outside of our ship to make it look like a steam train as it's flying through space?
That's actually not that expensive.
All right,
Done.
There we go.
There it is.
Yep.
All right.
You can
It'll be a
replace
ghost
one.
train.
You can replace one of the systems on the ship
What
with
system?
a big. It doesn't matter. You can use one of the. I want to say you can use one of the free slots for system or an upgrade on the ship for a whole projector. So you can pretty much do anything. So if you have the money, come on.
But we're gonna have the money.
We're gonna have the money.
We're gonna make sure.
Oh
we
yes.
I'm gonna save all of the people and make all of the money. And I'm gonna try to smooch some people too. I didn't get to do a lot of schmoozing this, although I had to remember my accent this one, so I'll have to practice.
All right.
All right, Sable, who do you tag?
I will tag Roro this time.
Robo.
Oh well, I'm Trippy Soul, not Roro. So
It's a habit I do as I just start using the character name, so that way when
Yeah.
it's in game, it's easier to refer to people as their character name. So
Yeah.
yeah, Trippy Soul, if you wish.
it's weird. I'm weird with my characters. I try to separate myself from the characters. So I'm speaking as Trippy Soul, and then Roro comes in as a high voice, and it kind of
Well,
helps you develop that persona.
Yeah.
My favorite part, I think, Well, I love the like kind of the details that Black Knight has come up with. He definitely has. He's setting up a very vivid scene. Like I could picture it in my mind and everything. Like with that little vendor area, the cafeteria, and like everything, the lighting. I could. There's a whole vibe there, really, and understanding the physics of it all. Like the ship's not going to be able to go into atmosphere because it's too large. It'll just fall apart. There's time is a thing as well. So that's what I really like about this too. All your voices are great. I have to say, you guys are a great job at that. But Royce, you could speak up a little bit more. Is my feedback to you?
It might be the noise gate a little bit. So, and
that's easily fixed with just.
You did the same thing with
changes.
Sarah. When you start with his voice, you start real soft.
Well, and
you really gotta.
No, yeah.
That's why I like the robo voice. It's high pitch and it's slightly loud and he's obnoxious because he's a hamster. And he's
yeah, no, and like I said, it's different. It's different with the noise gates and stuff on. But no, I can speak up louder. It's not that hard. I can speak up well, and if I get this, especially with this microphone, like if I get directional, if I need to get quiet, I can get a little closer. If I need to get loud, so I'll just work on that. No worries.
Ooh, yeah. I think if people got closer to the mic and did the accent, it would be really sexy.
Okay, now that I'm not. Nope.
Yes, Daddy.
No. Oh no, we're not starting that crap on this channel. No. This channel was untainted.
I'll go up the rails. So let me tag the last. We'll save the best for last. Lord Otter.
Let's see. My favorite part of the session, I would have to go with what you were talking about, Trippy. I really love the details that you gave, especially once you got to the vending machines. That got really really vivid and really comical at the same time, but in a very good way.
I almost got up and had my character describe him trying to find the really, really rare, chesty, dark-haired girl. Bottle, because those ones are harder to find.
I was afraid whenever I started drinking out of one beer, you were going to describe the bottle like moaning. I was going to say, please no.
I thought he was going to go there. Or I thought, you know what I thought he was going to do when he did that? I thought he was going to describe the bottle, because he said some of them are like messages of like women, like, trying to find their marriages. I thought he was going to try to have like the voice say something like sultry as you drink, and just be like, if you like the sound of my voice, why don't just some. So I thought you were going to describe something like that, of like these women like leaving like
sir, who do you think these women are? Like, come on. This is
but they're just like, you said they're trying to find, I don't know.
Yes,
get used to
in a respectful way. Not thoughts.
They're big titty beer girls. That's what I'm going with.
Not thoughts. Beer thoughts.
No.
The suggestive posing didn't. It ended up throwing off my imagination. I went, oh, okay.
No, we're horrible people, Black Knight. You're gonna have to deal with us.
I know.
I know. All right, so Black Knight, what was your favorite part of the session?
My favorite. Well, your interaction with Ivar. I liked the fact that you kind of showed him a bit of respect as an old spacer who's seen much and suffered much, and one who is actually giving you an offer, quite a reasonable offer.
Yeah, it's kind of like, well, and it's kind of just me. That's just a little bit of me. Like anytime I sit down and I talk with the old timers, and they tell me about stuff, like I love it. Like, I love hearing about stuff. So that was a little bit real there. That wasn't necessarily me. I was like, oh, how would I act in this situation? And I just kind of did it. So.
And because it's too early in the morning, and I was unable to get enough sleep. I completely forgot one thing
Oh no.
about Ivar, which is that he is also, I mean, I said that he's a spacer, but he's not wearing his suit, his spacesuit, because he's a pensioner, quote unquote pensioner. He's retired. He's no longer running around in
See?
like these boys. He actually has an old leather jacket.
Oh, that
And
would have
it's
been perfect.
Yep.
it's I'm sorry, it's 5 in the morning.
I know you need to go to bed.
I know.
And this guy has like this jacket has a number of old patches, and they are all different colonial militia, Star Marine squads, and he served in um, 12 different units.
Wow. That's
And
awesome.
there are it's like one of the first has the logo of Sirius colonial militia on it, and by looking this, you immediately know that this man fought in the Sirius War. He was there. I'm sorry again about that, but it's
No,
like
it's fine.
No,
Well, and
yeah.
there's
I'm looking
a
at the notes, and I just forgot to say it. That's the
Well,
loss
I
of sleep
do it all
is
the time in my
devastating.
games.
It's devastating.
Yeah, it is.
no. I will say this: that was a fun interact for a 2-hour interaction. That was. I was worried about how that was going to go, but I like the way that you're like, look, we're going to role play. That's what we're doing this session. Next session, we'll get a little bit further. So it'll be fun. I like it.
Oh, and before I forget, please roll the 100, D100.
Oh, snap. Roll a 1D100. Oh, wait. Whoa. I got to get the game thing going on. Oh, no. 1D100. Advanced dice roller. 1.
Okay.
D100. Roll. Oh, what the fuck? This is bullshit! I declare
Still roll
shenanigans.
better than me.
Yeah, it's true. I did.
You already rolled it. You already rolled it. Okay,
What's up?
so let's see.
Wait, why did it roll twice?
Okay, that's for the next session.
Wait, what the hell? I'm
I don't know.
confused.
Maybe it's log.
I don't know. Yeah, it rolled
It's
like
lag.
3 times.
It's
What the
lag.
fuck? So which one do I
Yeah,
do?
I only saw one.
No, dude, there's 3
I got
of
the
them.
first
Oh, what
one.
the hell? Yeah,
I got it.
saw
I
Yeah,
got
we
it.
go with the
I got
first
it.
one. Is
I don't-
usually the
Okay, yeah, I don't know what the hell happened. Yeah, it rolled a 77, a 57, and then a 25.
Oh, I
I
thought
don't-
those were other people. What the hell?
Unless I... No, because I don't... Okay, my bad, guys. Yeah.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's that's something which I often do. It's called the luck roll, and I use it. My own row is different. It's not a luck roll. My own row is like for a certain event, and I have a table with stuff that might happen or might not happen, etc., etc. So I this is how I spice things up for me and for
Oh,
you
no.
and for all the viewers.
Oh,
Give me some spice.
Oh, no.
And it might be related to whoever is going to or not do some bad things or or they're planning to do some bad things, at that place you're going to defend, because you're paid basically to you're paid for guard duty. You're paid to sit there for 8 days, make sure that all the colonists there are safe. Basically, that's the families of the colonists, while their unit is away fighting somewhere else, helping their neighbors, because this is how they operate. I think I copy pasted the quest in the chat, so you can refer it. Refer to it, look at it, and we will end with this, and continue next week.
Absolutely. I would also like to say, if there's anybody out there who wants to do fan art of the ship, or fan art of any of our characters, that would be fantastic. And I will make sure to have a space right here on the stream next week, possibly above Black Knight and maybe right down by me. But I would love to feature some of the fan art next week here on the channel. So if anybody out there wants to do that, you're more than welcome to, because I know Black Knight has a ton of people who love his stuff, and two, honestly, might figure out a way to work the fan art into the channel. I don't know. I'll talk with Black Knight on some stuff. We'll work on some things. It's fine.
We will work something out. Yes. I have a couple of, more than a couple of things I can do with as bonuses and stuff. Yeah. And awesome. In my games I give bonus rolls, but they work in a different way, because this is not something which is based on the books, on the universe, the Starshatter universe, and all the books and all the things all the tech and other things that exist in that universe. So yeah, it has to be true to the universe, but of course it also has to be a tabletop thing, and fun, and also balanced in some way. So yeah, I will find a way to reward all of this, because this is cool. Having fan art of the characters and the ships and everything else. It's quite.
I'm really hoping that we provide you inspiration for a new story, basically, in the future, based on this. What we're doing here.
Yep. That's quite possible.
Oh, it's more than possible.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just gonna throw it out there. I finally put a voice to the Dizentry. Okay.
Right. It's a great voice.
All right, it's very out of practice. It'll get better the more I do it. All right. Well.
All right. Yep.
All right. Well, I hope everybody had fun with this. I definitely had fun, and chat, I hope you had fun as well listening to what we were doing, and we will definitely make sure that it'll get better over time with all of us. We'll definitely make sure we don't all go on potty break at the same time.
Or we at least, design it so that way we have a little break session. I would suggest maybe doing it at the middle mark, probably.
Yeah. And Chill Kids music play again would be pretty nice.
Yeah, we can do. Well, Chill Kids music is about to play, because we're about to do the outro. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. And hopefully you guys like ADWC Gaming. We will see you next week. Same time, same place, right here on ADWC Gaming. Here we go.
Cheers.
I will get going.
Bye.
See you guys.
Do that.
Oh no, the white screen. It's destroyed. Oh no.
The chat was cut off for me in Roll20 for some reason. The chat box was cutting off the last line of chat there, and I couldn't read.
Trippy, the mic is still hot, just so you know.
Alright, Trippy, I'm gonna give you a grenade. Go wild.
Yes, go out of the game.
What do you want me to do? Like,
Please don't blow up Cav. Cav is a nice place.